With so many baking tools and shops popping up in the market, and thanks to online shopping, I'm sure some of you are confused as to what to buy and what not to. So I decided to put together a list of top 10 baking tools every beginner or seasoned baker must have. Yes, of course, number one is an oven, but you don't need these fancy kinds. All you need is a small OTG. Invest in one which fits your budget and the size suitable to your space you have. Choose one with a lot of functions like these. You can bake with a microwave in a convection mode too, but if you're a serious baker, do think of buying a small oven. This is another must-have. There are many kinds available in the market. I would strongly recommend going in for a digital one like this, but if you have an old school scale and do not want to invest in another one, please free to use that. This is another must-have. They are not very expensive and come in various beautiful colors. When you read a recipe calling for 1 cup, please do not use your teacups for your coffee cups in your kitchen. Do invest in one of these and it will make your baking life much easier. This small electric hand beater makes your baking life so much more easy. Just trust me on this. It is slightly expensive, but do invest in one and you will thank me for it. Particularly helpful in mixing batters, especially if you work a lot with egg whites and need to be whipped up. This one is a must-have. A balloon whisk does compensate for the electric hand beater to a certain extent, but with a lot more effort. But yes, it is a must needed baking tool. A rubber spatula, a baker cannot do without. There are a lot of shapes and sizes and colors available. I like this particular one which doesn't have those detachable heads. Makes your mixing and cleaning so much more easier. Even if you don't decorate your cakes, an angled offset spatula comes in very handy in your baking spree. There are various kinds of baking pans available in the market of all shapes, sizes and colors. Avoid using these black non-stick ones. I prefer the light colored aluminum ones. If you are into baking muffins or cupcakes, do invest in a muffin pan. These disposable pans are really nice for gifting purposes during festivals. You can also bake in glassware you might already have at home. A serrated or a bread knife again comes in handy while slicing your cakes to give a neat presentation. More important if you're into bread making, but yes, a must needed baking tool. Parchment paper or baking paper is very different from your butter paper, so make sure to buy only parchment paper or baking paper. These come in very handy too. Now, though these are not must-have, I strongly recommend an oven thermometer, especially if you have an old oven or an oven which is not accurate, or if you're baking sensitive goodies like macarons or meringues. Oven thermometer reads the exact temperature of your oven. And lastly, an ice cream scoop. Yes, if you don't know what an ice cream scoop does in a baking scenario, you can use it to evenly distribute your cupcake batters, cookie batters, and also can use it for icing your cupcakes.